Many guys hope and beg for girls' attention, but often end up being used for their time and money or simply end up in the friend zone. They are heavily influenced by toxic TV soap operas and love quotes that instill a mindset that men should sacrifice, fight, and treat women like queens. Even worse, many chronically single men have a mindset that women only want attractive and wealthy partners. They spend their days scrolling through TikTok and other social media platforms, admiring women while feeling envious and longing in their corners. It's not good at all to have such toxicity in your mind. You should detoxify by watching this video daily because, in reality, all you need is the right mindset to attract women. With the correct mindset, you'll become a powerful man of character, making women easily drawn to you. In this episode, we will discuss 8 transformative steps that will turn you into a badass man if you're tired of being a nice guy and dealing with exhausting female dramas. This video is the answer you've been seeking. Subscribe now to become a higher quality man and improve your romantic life. Let's get started. First, you must have the courage to walk away when a girl complicates things. You probably understand what I mean. Most guys, when attracted to a girl, will relentlessly pursue her, bombarding her with messages and even going to her house to get her attention. Guys, that's not dignified behavior. When a girl seeks attention and suddenly disappears, there are generally 2 possibilities. First, if she's interested in you, she might be testing if you're a guy who's craving attention or not. Second, she might not have been interested in you from the beginning. Continuing to approach her in such cases is not the right attitude. It will only diminish your credibility in her eyes, making you look weak and needy. Pathetic, isn't it? But strangely, when you decide to walk away, she'll be surprised. She'll think, why isn't he chasing me? I deserve to be pursued and treated like a queen. Naturally, girls want to be acknowledged for their beauty. Instead, she might try to seek validation from you by seeking attention and showing off to others. If she genuinely likes you, then good for you. You don't need to waste your time on a girl like that. So, it's clear that if she complicates things, just walk away, gentlemen. Second, don't be easily swayed by physical beauty. Remind yourself every second, deep down in your subconscious, that beauty is just superficial and temporary. Women are just as human as men. They have their flaws and imperfections too. With constant reinforcement of this idea, you'll find it easier to not be triggered by a woman's beauty. Naturally, men are attracted to beautiful women, and women often use this as a weapon to manipulate, control, take advantage of, and play with men's emotions through exhausting dramas. It's their weapon, and when you're not affected by their beauty, you become more relaxed and carefree. The principle is simple: don't easily idolize anyone, not even another guy. For example, if you see a guy who's wealthier and more handsome than you and you feel inferior, then that person will most likely treat you as someone beneath them. Instead, treat everyone, whether attractive or unattractive, equally. Treat everyone kindly. Third, not giving a fuck. When you like a certain style of clothing, wear it. If you enjoy sports, engage in them, and whatever activities you do, even if others view them negatively, do it if it makes you happy. Of course, this doesn't mean you should engage in negative actions. The key is to own yourself and be true to who you are. Don't let others easily dictate your life. Especially when it comes to girls you've just met, who suddenly impose restrictions, create rules that limit your happiness, and, worse, you comply with their demands. What contribution do they have in your life? The thing is, when you don't care about others' opinions, women will sense your aura of leadership and confidence. They will see you as a dominant man who can't be controlled, and that's a leadership quality that women desire. With the not giving a fuck attitude, your happiness remains intact, and you become even more attractive to women. But remember, you have to genuinely not care, not just pretend to be indifferent while secretly fearing she might leave you. Fake attitudes won't work with any woman. Fourth, be selfish. Since childhood, we're taught to treat others well, which is good. But the problem arises when we become people pleasers, placing others' opinions above our own desires. However, there are times when you need to be selfish. It doesn't mean you become rude and uncaring. You should still be a good person. The point is not to let others' interests become your top priority, while your own interests become sacrificed. For example, in my personal case, when I wanted to start a business, almost no one supported me. Even close people were pessimistic, saying it would fail, money would be lost, and that I should stick to a stable job. But eventually, when the business succeeded and brought in money for my life, those who were once pessimistic remained silent, and some even applauded. Imagine if I hadn't been selfish and listened to them. I might still be in the same situation as they are now. This also applies to dealing with women. If you're busy with something and your girl asks you to go out, you should still prioritize your main routines and aspirations. Remember, you're a man with many things to do and ambitions to achieve. Though, to be honest, I've never heard of a woman leaving a man because he prioritized his goals over her. In fact, the opposite often happens. When a woman cannot fully possess your attention, she will be challenged to get it continuously. So, you can focus on your dreams and aspirations, and the woman will keep striving to get your attention. But if a woman chooses to leave you, let her go. You should be more afraid of losing your future. Besides, if you succeed, there will be more women interested in you. Fifth, embed in your subconscious mind that you are strong. No one can hurt you, and you have control over your feelings and yourself entirely. With this belief, you won't easily be intimidated by people around you and women who test you with sarcastic remarks they think could attack your insecurities. Keep smiling and stay cool, gentlemen. Sixth, don't apologize too easily, especially for things you believe are right. Again, as human beings, we naturally seek acceptance from others around us, and that's okay. But it doesn't mean you should become rude and impolite. Instead, be a person with principles and not afraid to stand by them. I hope you understand what I mean, and this point until the last won't have examples, to avoid making the video too lengthy. Seventh, instill in your mind that relationships are a choice. The point here is that if you want to be in a relationship with a woman, do it because you genuinely find something about her that interests you, and certainly not out of pure lust. Maybe because she's fun, understanding, exciting, and respects you. Bonus point. Eighth, befriend risk. This applies to all aspects of life. As men, we all understand that success cannot be achieved without taking risks. The same goes for relationships with women. If you want to start a conversation or get to know someone, just do it, without fear of being brushed off or rejected. If that's how she responds, remain calm and act normally. It won't be the end of the world. Failure is part of the process of success, and to build this character, practice the above points. Without applying the knowledge, it becomes meaningless. These were the 8 things that, if you implement, will transform you into a badass and characterful man. If this video was helpful to you, subscribe and share it so that it can benefit others too. See you in the next episode.